What is up, my 64 fanatics? My name is SuperSaiyan64, and today we'll be playing an NES Classic from my NES Classic. This game was released in the late 80s as an arcade platformer, and was hard among NES when it comes to NES games. In other words, it was impossible to beat without years of trying to master this game. You would have to truly dedicate your time to become a master. One would say, a ninja master. If you couldn't read the title, this game is called Ninja Gaiden. Now, we'll go to Audio Me with the review. Take it away. Ninja Gaiden was released back in 1988, an arcade title re-released onto Nintendo's most current system, which, if you must ask, of course didn't translate. But what did translate well was its quarter-gobbling difficulty. It took me forever to get to Act 2, it's that goddamn difficult. Really, what was the creator thinking when porting this? It reminds me too much of another arcade game that won't be mentioned on this show ever. Well, that seems unfair. It's because it is. But anyway, this game isn't terrible. It's just difficult as all get out. I could barely even get past the first stage, let alone the second one. But that's the Nintendo levels of difficulty for you. And why this game was so popular. Because, well, it's hard. People want the bragging rights that they beat Ninja Gaiden. One of the hardest games on the Nintendo Entertainment System, maybe even harder. But bragging rights are nice. They're amazing, especially for games that people may not be able to see or may have heard of and have for themselves. Either way, the legend that someone beat this game despite its difficulty, now that's just fantastic. This and the fact that it's, well, Nintendo, and the fact that you usually are stuck with this game until you can get a new one at some point during a holiday or perhaps your birthday. So it's not very likely that you're going to be getting something else. So you might as well buckle down and try and complete it. And try they did indeed. But it really didn't work that well because we were just a bunch of dumb kids who didn't really know what was true from false, fiction to non-fiction. It's kind of harder when you're a kid. When you're an adult, it might just get even harder, especially if you try and separate yourself from video games. But as we eventually and inevitably do go back to these wonderful systems, we'll see how hard these games really were, and we'll realize, oh, I tried to complete this as a kid. Jeez, not only was I an idiot, I was actually kind of skillful. This is hard. Damn it. Well, it's no surprise, but this game is hard as balls. I gotta admit, the pseudo 3D look to it, pretty charming. Especially since you can wall jump off things. This was before even Mario could do this. So you know this had to be good. And the controls are alright, but it's really the visuals that get the most praise. I wonder who made it. Oh, Tecmo made this. They're a creator of a few bunch of old NES games, like the Tecmo Bowl, this Tecmo soccer game, and a baseball game as well. And as well as Dead or Alive? Well, this company is mainly known for their NES titles, I don't think I'll be covering them anytime soon, because, well, you know the title of the series, and SS64 plays won't be coming out till I can start making my own footage. Well, until I can start getting a more proper computer than something that used to run on Windows XP. It can barely run Linux. So, till I can get a better computer as well as a capture card so I can live stream all this. Yeah, this series for now is gonna, and that's not going to be a while till I move out. Probably. I don't know. But either way, that's going to be a while from now. So, till then, NES games ho. But anyway, back to the game. Well, during the ending of the first level of the game, our hero gets captured and thrown in prison, though not for long, as a mysterious woman lets him go free. As he tries to escape the tower, obviously I'm not going to get this far in a single video, so I'll probably make this a two-parter. Yeah, it'll be released as the next episode in the series, because I feel like playing through this difficult game is worth it for some reason. Yeah, this game is hard as all get out. If I ever make it past stage 2, that would be a godforsaken miracle. Even getting past this game or even more impossible getting past Act 3, as I cannot sink a lot of time into this. I really can't, given how much I have to do every single week. So, yeah, I think that I'll have to split this up and really pad this out a bit so I can make my normal times. Yes, it's bad on my part, yes, but unless you want me to burn out and completely crash and burn this series, I gotta keep this split apart. But it just means more content for you, and you'll be able to see what comes up next. And I gotta say, if I'm somehow able to beat this, I will surprise even myself. Back to you, Audio Me. Well, that's Ninja Gaiden for you, folks. Stay tuned for part 2, as I'll still be covering this specific video game, because my brain thought it would be a good idea to stick with a singular game. It'll be released the week after next week, so stay tuned till then, and I hope you enjoyed. My name is SuperSaiyan64, and I will see you guys later. See ya, my 64 fanatics!